Hey there, everyone, and welcome to At Winter's End. This is supposed to be like a little cozy, little kind of RPG game where you play as this young girl, and in order to choose your responses to people, you roll dice. So kind of think Baldur's Gate. Not quite, but like you know what I mean? Like it's like D&D, kind of like you roll the dice, and that's what determines what you say. And that's all I really know. It's supposed to be like fairly short, single sitting, little cozy game. Had some pretty good reviews. I've had it on my list for a hot second, so figured I'd just go ahead and play it. Also, I absolutely love this little rock with eyeballs. What a cute little dude. Okay. Also, I don't know why it says current progress. When I booted up the game and I clicked on this little book, it just started the game. So I immediately closed it. So yeah. I don't know what that was about. Oh, cute. Look at the loading. Every winter gives way to spring, eventually. To most people, this is a passive event, something that happens thanks to the positions of hemispheres and stars. Can I tell you a secret? I know the reason why winter ends. I know because the wind told me. Ooh. What nice music. I was 8 when I learned that the winter could think and feel, and I was 12 when our story begins, on the verge of having to say goodbye. Okay. Like, look at how lovely this is! Oh my god! Okay, so arrow keys, do I press E to interact? I see. My parents had to keep me old... Is that like an accent or a typo? Like, my parents had to keep me old pairs of shoes on the back porch. Dad said they were better suited for exploring than the ones I wore to school. Hang on, let me see that again. Yeah, it's, like pride colors. Rainbow and then trans flag. That's cute. I like that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Is there anything over here? Nope. I walk into nothing. Once when I was 6, I burned my hand trying to hide a rock among the charcoal. After that, I had a habit of holding my hand close to the grill to check for heat before touching it. That's a good habit to have. Ah. My old bug net and storage container. I would take those everywhere and leave them all over the forest. When I was out bug catching, wind would whistle itself through my net. Okay. I'll talk to you cool looking dude in a sec, okay? A bird feeder Mom hung up for the hummingbirds. It was rarely full thanks to the hummingbirds' big appetites. I'm not doing anything crazy yet. Oh, sorry. I just want to be visible. Oh, that's Wind! Hello, Noelle. Long time no see. Wind was always very kind to me, but teased me in the way I'd seen my friends' older siblings tease them. Oh, look at the idol animation! Cute! It always wanted in on others' business. You've been gone a while, huh? Something going on? You've been away, so I have a feeling something might have happened. I'm fine, Wind, but thanks for asking. Well, Noelle, since it's been a minute, I've been cooking up some new questions to ask you. You know, one of those hard ones. You like those, yeah? Yeah? What is it? Here it goes. At the end of a long, challenging day, what about that day makes it satisfying to you? Come on, whip out those dice of yours. I want to see what you have to say. Also, I think my chair is sinking. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. It sure was. If you're new to my channel, I need a new chair really bad. Like, really bad. Not every day, but enough where it's super annoying. I'll just be sitting in my chair, and it'll, like, very slowly sink. And I can't stop it. It's very cool. Noelle has a hard time deciding what to say sometimes. Luckily, they have these useful dice to help them out. To make a choice, you will need to roll the indicated symbols on your dice. These dice use 3 symbols: wisdom, creativity, and empathy. Hover over a die to see its faces. Hmm. I see. So they all have kind of like varying faces. So that I tried something new, that I grew closer to others, that I learned from my mistakes. You get one chance to re-roll your dice. Select one or more of your dice that you wish to re-roll. How about the blank one? Press to re-roll them. Or, wait, can I... Oh, I can choose multiple. Oh, right. Select, yeah, one or more. Wait, let me see the responses again. I like that I tried something new. So... let's keep the blank one and re-roll this. You can also accept your roll without re-rolling if you choose. Based on what you rolled, certain options are now available to you. If you failed to meet any requirements, one will be chosen for you. Okay, so I can choose either. I'm not sure I'm getting it yet, but hopefully I will. So I'm saying that I tried something new. It's important to me... roll the dice and decide what to say. Cool. It's important to me that I tried something new. If I didn't try something new, then it couldn't have been that hard of a day, could it? Interesting. I wonder if that stays true when you're not choosing to do something new yourself. What if the world chooses for you? I mean... Thank you for indulging me, Noelle. I always enjoy your company and perspective. Now that I've had my fun, Stone wanted me to ask you to go visit it. Or Moss did, rather. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Surely it hasn't been so long that you've forgotten it's to the northeast of here, yes? I wonder if my question made you grow or not. I know those dice of yours grow alongside your heart and mind. Something tells me they'll be a valuable asset to you in the coming days. Well, I suppose that's just a hunch. With a whoosh and a whistle, wind blew away. You just got a new die face. Noelle's dice are special. They can be customized and upgraded by replacing their faces, growing alongside Noelle throughout their journey. You can see the face you just got here. I think I'm sinking again, dude. Oh my god, I was. Literally, I was sitting in it earlier today, no issues whatsoever, and now it decides to sink while I'm filming. It's fine. Whatever. You can see the face you just got here. And your dice are shown here, displayed so you can see all 6 faces. By customizing your dice, you can improve your chances of being able to make the choice you want. Select any of these spaces to place your new face on that die. Let's go with one of these, since it has the least amount of empathy. Let's just do this one. If you want to change your mind, you can choose another location to place your new face. Once you are happy with your placement, click here to lock it in. Once you lock a die face in, you can no longer change it. I'm fine with that. Close this menu to return to the game. You can always view your dice by clicking on the backpack icon here, but you can only customize your dice when you receive a new face. Okay. So, Wind said it was northeast, but I want to see what's over here. Rubber ducky. Pond has had this rubber duck since before I started coming to the forest. Sometimes, it would play the ruler of our sand castles, high atop his mighty throne, but mostly it just floated alongside Pond. Pond and I had built this the day before. It was always a challenge keeping it sturdy with the water Pond would splash onto the shore. Is that Pond? Oh, how cute. Hang on. Can I go this way? Oh, I can. Wow. This place is pretty big. The dragonfly stared at me for a few seconds before zipping off into the reeds. But it's still right there. Okay, lie to me like that. What's up? Hey, Noelle. How have you been? Hi, Pond. I've been okay. Happy to be back in the forest now that school has me less busy. That's really good to hear. I've, always wondered what you get up to when you're not here. You go to something called school? Sounds exciting. It's a lot of fun. I learn a lot there, like I do here, but the things I learn are different. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Okay. See ya later. Oh. So... Oh, there's so much. Oh my god. I never liked mushrooms as a kid. Moss said I might grow to like them when I got older, but that still hasn't changed. You might, you never know. I just want to see where... Oh my god, this place is huge. Good lords. Okay, so I can't go that way, so at least there's that. I want to... Because... Let me go back down here. Because I don't know where this path over here leads. So I wish to see. Where am I? Miss Capybara loved gardening even more than Mom. Her beds always had such a beautiful blend of flowers. Capybara had these toys for as long as I'd been visiting the forest, all except the teddy bear. I gave it to her around my 10th birthday since Rat loved it so much. He was so interested that human toys were made to look like animals. I bet. Okay. I really am just trying to kind of get my bearings a little bit. Miss Capybara once told me it would be an invasion of privacy to look in the birdhouse in case a bird was nesting there, but it was never full. I always wonder what kind of bird might take up residency here. Where does this lead? Okay, so that leads to the big old log. Where does this go? Even somewhere more? Whoa! Why are you so big? Sometimes I'd see a small brown bunny hopping through the grass around here. She always froze when she saw me and ran away when I got too close. I just wanted to be friends. Hey, what are you, hang on. Where does this go? Oh. Okay, so that's... Oh, she just walked all that way. Mr. Bean was this stuffed animal's name. I left him here as a reminder not to venture too far into the forest when I was small. When I got older, he sat there perfectly in the grass, ever a watchful eye. Dude, this map is so much bigger than I thought it would be. The hill always had the best view. I could sit and look down at the trees for hours, aided by my trusty binoculars. The best thing I ever saw was a woodpecker jabbing a hole into a tree. Okay, can't go this way. That's fine. We first found this spot when Mom brought me and Dad here to watch a comet pass by. I kept this blanket here for nights when I could convince them to come stargaze with me. Cute. I don't want to talk to too many individuals at the moment. Like too many oh, what is this? I tried to make a fort out of sticks for the frogs once, but they stopped trusting me after the first one collapsed on them. That didn't stop me from trying to make more, of course. Oh. Honeydew was one of the forest frogs. They didn't talk much, but they did like to sunbathe on this stump. So cute. Aww. Okay, let's do what the game is intending for me. Moss sat on stone, looking down at it with concern. So cute! Oh my god. Hello, Noelle. Looks so sleepy. Is something wrong? The way Wind was speaking makes me think something's wrong. Ah, if only it were not so. Yes, yes, something is wrong. My dear Stone is very sick. Cough, cough, cough. As you can see, it's having trouble speaking as well. It's been a difficult few days since you've been gone. And of course, this had to happen just before Stone was set to talk to Winter. This was an event I'd heard of, but never seen. Stone would travel up the hill and speak to Winter itself to let it know that the season had ended. This had been Stone's job for a longer time than human words can describe, so Moss had told me. Should we be worried? I mean, if Winter doesn't leave, won't that mean... The season not ending isn't something we can allow, really. This isn't an easy ask, but Nicole... Or Nicole. Where'd I get Nicole? Noelle. Oh my god. Could you be the one to speak to Winter this year? Stone was certain it should be you. Why? Sorry, I just don't know if I could. Why not you or Lake? Someone older. Any of you, really. Cough, cough, cough. Stone opened its mouth with the clear intention to speak, but couldn't. Please, dear, rest. I'll say what you said to me. Let Noelle tell Winter why it can't be with us forever. Nicole will know. Why do I keep reading Nicole? Noelle. I'm just making shit up at this point. Always cryptic, this one. Sorry for that, Noelle. If you say so, I will try my best. Excellent. Stone, Moss, are you here? From between the trees emerged Miss Capybara, a mother figure for the lost animals of the forest. It wasn't like her to look so worried. Ah, Noelle, you're here too. Great, you can help. Miss Capybara, please calm yourself. We can help, yes, yes. But what exactly is the matter? It's my dear rat, the newest member of my family. We had a bit of a fight and he ran off. I can help, look. I know all the hiding spots. Thank you, Noelle. I'm so glad I can count on you. I'll be in my hollow just west of here, just in case he comes back. It would be best to ask around to see if any of the others have seen him. He can't have gone far. You have anything else to say? Sorry I can't aid in the search, Noelle. I have to look after this one. Cough, wheeze. I love you too, Stone. Anything else? No, okay. Just making sure. Okay, what's this? There was a small bottle of herbs and plants by Stone and Moss. Looked like someone had gathered a fresh supply. Maybe it was medicine to help with Stone's sickness. Could be. I already forgot where all of these paths go. Do you have anything different to say now that I'm searching for someone? Yeah, have you seen Rat anywhere around here? He's missing. Oh, I can't say that I've seen him. Sorry about that. I wish I could help more. Okay, so not over here. Can I talk to you? No. Let's go this way. And wrap it around town. Okay, you're still here. Let's go up. And I didn't talk to you before. Maybe you saw something. Lake swam over to me and spoke in a hushed tone. Ah, Noelle. Rat came here not too long ago and looked downcast. He won't quite open up to me, but I'm worried about him. He scurried off in such a hurry, too. I'm on the lookout, so don't worry too much, but please let me know if you see anything else. Of course. Thank you, Noelle. Okay, so you're Lake. I was gonna be like, why are you so big? Completely different individual. Wind! Can I talk to Honeydew? Nope. What's up? I take it you discovered Stone and Moss's situation. I have, but I'm really worried about Rat. Miss Capybara says he's run off and she can't find him. You haven't seen him, have you? You always seem to know what's going on. I appreciate that you think that, but no. I didn't even know he was missing. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know, Noelle. Okay. You seem nice. Flower was fiddling away with its floral designs, as per usual. Flower, hey, can I ask you something? Oh, hello, Noelle. I didn't see you there. Is everything okay? Have you seen Rat anywhere? Capybara can't find him, and she's pretty worried. Oh, dear. No, I haven't. I've been quite preoccupied, as you can probably tell. So he hasn't been up this way, then. Thanks for the help, Flower. Of course. Now, do I look like like the look of these snowdrops here. That was a hard sentence for no reason at all. What is with my reading comprehension today? It is so not good. Maybe it's because I was reading a bunch earlier and now my brain just, like, is not used to something that's not on a page. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, we haven't really done anything over here. Stone and moss helped me make this fishing rod. I never caught anything with it, but I suspected that wasn't the point of sitting together by the stream. That's cute. What are you guys doing? Olive. Noelle! Noelle! Hi, Olive. Hi, Sienna. The two youngest frogs were always full of energy and looking for fun. They were some of my most consistent playmates in the forest. We're looking for a third opinion. Which one of us is better at hiding? I'm not sure. I've never had to find either of you before. How about we play hide and seek? Then you can tell us who's better. We can look around for good spots today. And then you can come and find us tomorrow. I'll look forward to getting to see these hiding places of yours then. Start a game of hide and seek with some friends. Where should I hide? Noelle will never find my spots. Well, I suppose. Where the hell is this rat? Like, I was already up here, wasn't I? Yeah. What am I missing? Oh. When I was 8, I tried talking to the pebbles like I did to Stone. I was really sad when they wouldn't respond. Stone comforted me and explained that, though they don't talk, they're a part of it. More or less, it said. I like to think of them as its little children. Basically. Okay, is Rat, like, at my house or something? I haven't, like, checked indoors. I don't even know if I can. I wasn't the sort of kid to go back inside before Mom's dinner bell rang. Oh, never mind. Shit. There goes my idea. I still can't go this way, right? No. I am not good with directions or memorizing maps or anything, dude. Noelle, I'm glad you circled back to me. I remembered something. Oh? Before Rat ran off, he said something about how Pond is the only one who understands me, so I think it's possible that's where he went. I'll be sure to check there. I'm glad you remembered. Thank you, Noelle. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, so Pond straight up lied to me? I talked to Pond, didn't I? What the hell, man? I don't know where to go. I literally don't remember. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Oh my god, I don't know where I am. I'm sure for, like, literally anyone else, this would be fine, but dude. Okay, I was already here. Oh my god, I am horrible, horrible, horrible with directions. I can never remember maps. To this day, I basically still need a GPS for most places, even if I've been to them multiple times, because I just get so paranoid that I'm gonna get lost. You! Oh! You! Rat sat near the edge of the pond, looking out on the water. He noticed my approach and sighed. What do you want, Noelle? Miss Capybara asked me to look for you. Everyone's worried, you know. Whatever. Not like she cares about me. Won't even let me go visit human places. I see. Yep, that's why I'm here now. I'm not happy, though, like I thought I'd be. Running away and all. Do you want to go back, maybe? No, definitely not. I mean, I wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to. And I don't. Definitely not. Rat wore a distant expression on his face. I wondered why rats had a reputation for dishonesty when this one couldn't tell a lie for anything. We could play a game? I've fought with my parents before, too. You could say something nice to Capybara. I kind of like the middle one. Like, relate, you know? Roll the dice. So I need a combination of wisdom and this. So let's re-roll both of these. I don't want to accept the roll. Shoot! No. Okay. I can only do this one. We could play a game? How about this? If I can beat you in a race, you have to go back and say you're sorry. If you lose, can you bring me a human snack tomorrow? One with lots of salt. You're on. Oh, please, We lined up, my knees bent in preparation. Rat was too small. It was hard to tell if he was doing the same. Around the tree and back. First one to touch the water wins. Ready? Set? Go! Rat took off first, and I hesitated just a second before starting. I figured my human-like legs, as childish as they were, would give me enough of an advantage. Okay, I thought he was gonna, like, make me go somewhere, and I'm like, I don't remember where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. Ugh. He reached the tree first, but soon after I'd turned around, I was ahead again. When I reached the pond, I made a big splash with a stomp of my boots. Looks like I win. Darn, I really thought I had you at the tree. I'll go home now. Wait, before you go, Rat, just make sure you say you're sorry. She was really worried about you. I will. It was fun racing you, Nicole. Nicole! Why can't I read? What am I doing? I feel like I'm having a crisis. Rat left for Miss Capybara's hollow. Dude, why? Okay, so all of them have this. This has extra, though. Let's go with this one, just for fun. Wait, do I have two? Or just... No, okay. Oh, oh boy. I am so sorry to Noelle. I don't know why I keep thinking Nicole. Maybe it's just because I'm way more, like, familiar with that name? Wait, let's talk to... Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I heard that Rat is home safe and sound, thanks to you. You're such a busybody, Noelle. You were scurrying all over the place to find him. I could hear all of it. Maybe it's because in my head, when I see the N-O-E-L, what are those called when you mix up the letters and you have to, like, unscramble them to spell out the word it's supposed to be? For some reason, my brain is reading those letters and filling it in as Nicole instead. Since all of those letters are in the name Nicole. That's the only explanation I have, truthfully. You really do hear everything, don't you, Wind? What amazing ears you have. All the better to guide you with. Now that everything's settled, I shall be off for today. I'm sure I will see you again tomorrow. Likely, with some new questions to ask you. And I'll see you tomorrow with some new answers. Cool. I like Wind. Alright, I got you guys. Hey Noelle, thanks for running that race with me. Me and old lady Capybara patched things up, and I think you really helped. But you better watch out for next time. I'm gonna practice. Got stuck. Hello. Oh, Noelle. Rat came back, and he tells me that you had a lot to do with that, so thank you. He said something about a foot race? Oh, what fun. How you turned that into a way to get him back, I'll never know. Perhaps you'd be good at the sort of work I do yourself, Noelle. Well, I'm very happy that everything turned out okay. In the distance, my mom's dinner bell rang. I should be heading home. Have a nice rest of your day, Miss Capybara. Come back and visit soon, Noelle. It's always wonderful to see you. Help Capybara find Rat. Rat's return. Alright, sick. Let's go have some dinner. Going home, the thought of being responsible for ending winter weighed on me. But I was resolved to grow in the ways that I could before that moment would come. that little jingle, whatever you want to call it. Alright. A pair of Dad's shoes joined mine. He had done some yard work that morning. I was gonna say, because I, might have some different dialogue. The feeder was bone dry. Mom was busy during the week and couldn't always refill the feeder on time. I hoped she would ask me to help her make more feed soon. I missed seeing the hummingbirds. Okay. What is the goal today? Hello? Oh, narts! I never thought you'd find this spot. But tomorrow, you're not ready for my hiding spot tomorrow. We'll see about that, Sienna. Better luck next time. I see. I forgot about hide and seek. The sandcastle was starting to sag, one of its sides waterlogged. I knew it wouldn't be long before the castle fell. Oh, the duck's in the water! Pond's duck was floating in the pond. I loved its rubber friend like any other part of its ecosystem. I mean, God. What do you have to say? I see that our sandcastle is crumbling. Yeah, we built it a little too close to the water this time. It couldn't be helped, though. I couldn't reach it otherwise to help build it. No worries. It's more fun to build it than to just watch it sit there. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to build sandcastles without me splashing water all over the side. Okay. Go up here. The supply had dwindled from the previous day. I hoped that meant Stone would be in for a quick recovery. What do you guys have to say? Cough, wheeze, cough, cough. Let's try another dose of the medicine, shall we, dear? Moss smashed together some of the herbs piled on the ground and let Stone swallow them from its paws. I think you're even starting to sound better. I'll have to thank Wind next time it comes through for gathering these. Who knows how your condition would be without them? Cough. Yes, I'll give it your thanks as well. The mushroom had flattened. They'd pop up and disappear rather quickly. Moss made it clear that they weren't suitable to eat. Not that I was interested anyways. Okay. I do like that there's different dialogue for each day. What's up? Honeydew lay lazily along the log. I wondered why he didn't prefer it by lake or pond. Just a dude having a good time. Mr. Bean was a little lopsided on his post. Oh, what are you guys doing here? 'Cause I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I also have to find that— oh, you're right there! I was about to say I have to find that other frog. Olive. You found me. Did you find Sienna already? Hide and seek day 2. Find Olive and Sienna on the second day. You know what? Don't tell me. I need to focus on thinking of a hiding spot for tomorrow. You better give it your best shot, or I'm gonna find you faster than an eagle can fly. Here you go. Sweet. What's up? Oh, I just really wanted to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. I really didn't do anything at all. Noelle is the one that convinced him to come back, of course. Even if you talked in passing, I think everyone who said something to Rat had a hand in him coming back. But yes, Noelle really is a special child. I was so glad to have the help yesterday. And speak of the human. Hi, Noelle. We were just discussing your heroism yesterday. Ah, there's no need for that. So modest, the both of you. I should really try to think of a way to repay your kindness. Have you seen Flower today, Noelle? They passed by briefly, muttering something about being worried. Not that Flower worrying is unusual, but still, something seemed worse today than other days. Okay, so I have to go see Flower, because I'm like, where is the direction? I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, go back. Go back. Look at him. Noelle, what sorts of things do big humans do with their days? Well, they have these things called jobs. I guess you all have jobs too, but humans get paid for them. Paid? What does that mean? Well, humans have this thing called money, you see, and, you know, it might be easier to explain once you and Miss Capybara have visited some human places. Then I can't wait. Cute. The toys were starting to look rather unkempt. I wondered if I should ask Miss Capybara if she wanted help cleaning them. That'd be good. This is where I need to go, right? Because Wind was here. What's up? If it isn't my favorite human, busy helping the fine denizens of this wood out again, are you? Not really, just out visiting for now. Have any other questions for me? Unfortunately, not today. I couldn't focus with all of that muttering on the breeze. Is everything okay? With me? Always. Flower, however, that's a different story. Why not go check on it? See how its preparations for spring are coming along. I'll be sure to go check in. I hope things are okay. Such a good kid. I wish you luck with Flower. With Stone being so sick, it would be a while before we would have another stream-side talking session. I hoped for its swift recovery and wondered how it was that Stones could get sick. I was wondering that myself. I was like, how is Stone sick? What does that entail? I can't remember how to get there. It was up, right? Wait, hang on. I just right when I found the way, too. Oh my god. Something happened here. The House of Sticks collapsed again. Luckily, the frogs preferred sitting on the logs. Okay. That's it, then. Because I saw the little, like, white outline. I was like, ah! I peered through the binoculars. Nothing much interesting to see today. Most days were like that, but sometimes I just liked to see the view. Anything else? The blanket was getting matted and dirty. I wanted to take it home soon to be washed. Wouldn't want Mom and Dad having to lay on a dirty blanket. Alright, what's up, Flower? Flower once told me that it preferred the hill not just for the view, but also for the solitude. Being such an anxious spirit, it preferred to be alone to do the worrying that gave it that reputation. All the same, I'd come and visit. Oh dear, oh. Today seemed no different. I arrived and there Flower was, worrying itself to death. Hi, Flower. How... Sorry, Noelle. I have to run. Bye. And off Flower went. Its nerves were typical, but it was usually open to talking about it. Worried, I decided to follow it around the forest. Okay, so I have to go find Flower, I suppose. Wherever it went. Oh, right here. Well, you didn't go far, did you? I'm sure you're gonna run again. Here should be some Camasias. No, violets? Camasias won't bloom until late. So much to do, so many places to check. Flower left towards Stone's Glade. I don't know where the fuck that is. Huh? That doesn't seem right. How am I meant to know where that is? You haven't... Oh, okay. Oh, Stone's... Like, literally stone. Oh my god. I thought that was just the name of, like, the area. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know the name of the areas? You haven't told me. Never fucking mind. I'm dumb. Oh my god. What would Stone want? If I were ill, what would I want to see come spring? I can't spend this much time on each little spot. I have to go check by lake. Flower left towards the lake. I don't remember where that is. Oh. I was gonna interact with the pebbles. Even the pebbles looked sickly. Or was that just my imagination? Maybe I was just worried about Stone. Yeah. Or it could be both. What are you doing here, though? I really wanted to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. You know, he really looks up to you. And without you, Noelle wouldn't have been able to find him for me. So thank you. No. I really didn't do much. We spoke for a little is all. You water spirits are so similar. You know, Lake said just about the same thing. You have anything interesting to say? Would you take kindly to another toy for your games with Noelle? I'm getting to have too many by my tree. It's been getting hard to walk some days. If it's no trouble bringing them over, I definitely appreciate it. Okay, that's probably all there is. Where the fuck is the lake? I don't know. I can't memorize this map at all. I can't memorize any map, if I'm being honest. Oh, thank God. What flowers look good next to a body of water? Let's see. Ligularias, maybe? Hey, flower. I'm right here. No, the yellow would clash with the trees. Still, flower is off in its own little world. Noelle, can you help me get Flower's attention? I'm gonna shout. You should too. Hey, Flower! Flower, talk to us! Huh? Oh, hi Lake, hi Noelle. How long have you both been here? Since you got here, you seem stressed out. Is everything okay? Oh, no. You've got it all wrong. I'm just planning for spring's arrival, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Just a lot of work. Lots to think about. That sort of thing. Okay, maybe I am just a teeniest bit overwhelmed. But it's nothing I can't handle. Ah, you could get some alone time away from work. Ask someone who's gone through something similar. We can talk through it all step by step. I kind of like that one, and I'm guaranteed it anyway. Or maybe I'm not. Shoot. Well. What luck! Hell yeah. Can you tell us about everything I'll have to do? If we talk it through step by step, maybe we can come up with a plan. Between you, me, and Noelle, I bet we can find a solution, Flower. I'd be happy to talk it through. Well, there are all these really wonderful locations in the forest. Right now, I have to make sure the right plants are planted in the right places. After that, I have to check on each plant individually to make sure they're all good and healthy. Once I've checked their health, Flower went on and on about its responsibilities. My head spun, and looking at Lake's face, I could tell that it was lost too. And I have to do all of that before spring comes in 4 days. And then once spring starts, we can talk about spring later. Let's, tackle the next few days first. Is there any way that work can be made any easier? I know it's all important, but still. No, it's all important. Spring is counting on me. If I cut corners, then it'll be my fault if the season is bad. But Flower, it'll be basically impossible to finish all of it. No one likes doing it, but you need to make decisions about what can't be done. When I was small, barely more than a puddle, I had to cultivate every little life that I could support. I wanted it all. Frogs, fish, lily pads, cattails. But it just wasn't possible. And it was hard to accept that. You're not small, Flower. You're older than me. I don't mean to talk down to you, but you should learn to make decisions like that. No, please. No. Yeah, I did say that in the right order. Good lord. Don't be worried about giving me advice, Lake. I really appreciate it. Making a list and figuring out what on it I can accomplish. You've both given me a lot to think about. Thank you. I'm going to go back to the hill. Noelle, could you come visit me later today? Help me think about this a little more? I'll be there. Flower waddled its way back towards its hill. Let's go here, I suppose? Okay. Thank you for chiming in with Flower Lake. I think what you said really helped. Oh, don't mention it. You're the one who kicked off the good advice. I just followed your lead. Flower can be a bit of a handful. A very sweet, loving handful. But a handful nonetheless. One time, Flower asked me like 15 times if it was okay for it to do some planting on my beach. Yes, 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 I said, but it was still worried. It's kind of a funny story, but also kind of not. Anyways, all that is to say that you should be patient. But you always are, Noelle. So take care. I'm rooting for you, pal. All right. I don't even know if this is the way I go. Up, right? Please tell me I'm right. Thank God. Oh. Okay, what's up? Noelle, thank you for coming. I really didn't know what to do earlier today. There was so much that it felt impossible to do even some of it. But what Lake said made me accept that I can't do it all. I need to make some decisions targeting what I think is important. Spring has a lot riding on me and my flowers. It's supposed to be this hugely pretty season with lots of colors, and that's my job. And of course, that's what I love about it. I am Flower, after all. But it's a lot to live up to. I make the season beautiful, the season that everyone's looking forward to. What if I mess up? I'm trying to learn not to worry about that. If I try my hardest, then I can be proud of it. That's what I learned today. But I can't think of a good approach. There's still so much to do, and all of it feels important. You should make your favorite spot the best it can be. You can spread your time throughout the forest equally so that everyone can see your work. Spend as much time as you need going through one spot at a time. I think the middle one. That's my pick, at least. Okay, let's re-roll these two and hope for the best. I have so many of these, too. Come on. Here we go. That's what I like to see. Alright. Since the forest is so big, it could be nice to get a little bit done everywhere. Go place by place, but make sure you don't stay too long in any one spot. It'd be like saying, spread the love or something. That might be nice. Everyone likes flowers, especially in the forest. That way, everyone would get to see them. Okay, I'll do that. Everyone will get a few flowers. But what if the spirits and animals feel like it's not enough? Everyone will have seen you work hard, so they'll know that you did. They'll all be proud of you no matter what. And I will be too. The dinner bell rang in the distance. That's my cue to head back. I'll see you later, Flower. I'm glad you're feeling better about everything. See you tomorrow, Noelle. Thank you for spending time with me today. Tomorrow, it's back to work for me. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's put it here. Cool. Time to head back. Oh, what's up, Wind? I heard you've been quite the busy bee, chasing after Flower all day. I take it you were able to help it with its spring fretting. It looked much better when it passed through here. I think so. Lake also helped give some really good advice. That's always good to hear. I shall stop taking up your time and let you go get to your dinner then. I heard the bell chime on the wind. Until tomorrow, Noelle. Hell yeah, dude. Was it this way? I think. I can get there this way, right? Oh, thank God. Alright, let's go. As excited as I was for dinner, I was even more excited to see what Flower had in store for spring. I hoped I would have the opportunity to tell it that it did a good job. I think my chair is sinking again. What'd I fucking say? Also, I need a sip of water. Bad. Oh my God. This is a lot more talking than I thought. I don't know why. It's not that I expected there to be voice acting, but I just didn't expect there to be this much dialogue, I think. Okay. A pair of Mom's shoes are beside mine. We spent the morning filling the hummingbird feeder at long last. Nice. I like this new music. Dad would labor over this thing for hours, but really, I think he just liked that he could look busy and still talk to people at gatherings. That's so real, to be honest. The feeder was filled with sugar water for the hummingbirds. Mom finally caved on my 15th or 16th ask to refill it. I like this track! Da-da-da. Nice! I hoped Capybara would ask me to help her garden in the spring. I was sure the tips and tricks she knew would help Mom with her garden. Can I actually interact with this stuff or no? Oh! Another day without many fireflies. These toys were looking a little worse for wear. What's up? What are you up to, Capybara? You look deep in thought. I see the frog right there. So cute. Oh, just a little planning. I'm trying to find a good spot for Rat and me to go see humans. That's exciting. I'm sure Rat is happy. Very. We're planning for tomorrow, and he has not stopped talking about it all day. As for me, I'm rather nervous about the whole thing. I've not always had the best experiences with humans, and I don't want anything happening to him. I'm so sorry. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? I lived in a zoo before I came to this forest, is all. But they're just old pains. Nothing for you to worry about, dear. Aw. You. Found me again! You're so good at this. But I bet you're finding Olive just as easy, which is good enough for me. Now, to find my spot for tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that silly little frog. The hook on the end was carved from wood, but it was slightly misshapen. Since this hook had never caught anything, it was probably from stone doing its best to fashion it. Some news for you. A new resident is moving into the forest today. Someone new? I can't wait to meet them. Who are they? What are they like? I thought that'd get you excited. Well, a little birdie told me you could find them northeast of here. I also did notice that there's like fog or something, so is it gonna be fog? Or like mist or something? These pebbles made me wonder how stone became stone. Did it grow from something small like these? Stone has sounded better when I last talked to him. Whatever it was, this medicine seemed effective. Moss told me I couldn't use it though. Alright dear, it's time for your medicine. Moss molded together some of the herbs. Stone slowly opened its mouth and ate what Moss offered. Stone chewed very slowly before what looked like a painful swallow. That's it, dear. Take as much time as you need. Stone nodded slowly. Well, I hope Stone gets better. The mushrooms were an odd color and slightly larger than the day before. Okay. Hi! At the crossroads between the lake and the hill sat a bird wearing a hat. I didn't know birds had brows. Oh, shit, I accidentally clicked. Hey, kid. Yeah, you. Come here. I have questions. Have we met before? You don't look familiar. Ah, good, good. You can understand me. Not all you humans can manage that. You're a special one, aren't you? I just got back here from some islands down south. Beautiful like you wouldn't believe. I had the time of my life. And now I'm back here and it's time for spring, ready to keep the party going. And I'm looking around and I'm just not seeing the season. Matter of fact, I'm looking around and it's looking a lot like it's still winter? Exactly that. You read my mind. I could tell you were smart, right from the first look. That's because it is. Still winter, I mean. I could see an expression between disappointment and surprise flash through the bird's eyes. That's unfortunate. Here I was thinking I'd get to keep those good summer times rolling. Well, it's no use moping. I have to find myself a place to live. The birdhouse! Oh, you're the sort of bird to build a nest? There's more of that brain of yours. You're sharp. I just don't have the best idea of what's the place to be around here. Well, maybe not the birdhouse then. I can think of someone to ask. I know just about everyone. Let's see. Well, we'll see what we get. Because my pick would probably be Miss Capybara. Let's just take a fucking gamble, dude. I don't really have a huge preference on any of them. Oh, I guess it wants me to do Lake. Oh, I could introduce you to Lake. I bet it has a lot of interesting thoughts on where to live. Since it's the spirit of its own home and all. Sounds swell. Which way might that be? Just, west of here. Yeah, west. Good thing you know, 'cause I don't. I'll meet you there, kid. Bird took off for the lake. Cool. Find a single die face with 3 symbols on it. Wow. Replace all of the blank faces on your dice. Sweet. What are you up to? Old reliable Honeydew was always here. I wondered if he wanted to me to sprinkle some water on him or something. Mr. Bean was all matted and dirty from manning his post for so many years. You said west, so that's where I will go. Wait, there's a bug. A little firefly flitted back and forth. Cute, I like that it lights up when I get close. Wait, where's the frog? Wait, I need to look for him. The olive, where's the frog? I totally forgot. I didn't see him in here. Where's that little stinker? I don't see him here. I need to look closer. Let's go up instead. Oh, rat's up here. If Olive isn't here, I can't fucking see. What's up? Hey, Rat, what are you up to? Hi, Noelle. I'm admiring Flower's work. And the view from up here can often help me settle down. I don't know if you heard, but Miss Capybara is finally putting together our human trip, and I think I was getting on her nerves with a little with how excited I was. I'm sure she doesn't mind you getting excited. I think the trip has her a little on edge is all. I know, so I figured I'd get out of her fur and let her do her planning. The view up here is really nice, isn't it? Very peaceful. And the breeze makes it even more calming. Dude, I think I'm sinking again. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, let's, yeah, keep looking. Where is that frog, dude? It doesn't help that my sense of direction is ass. Like, what, like, I don't know where to go! Are you here? The frog is green, too. That doesn't help. I hope it's not too hidden. Oh, and I'm back here. God damn it. Hold on, guys. Where's that stinking frog? Oh, I didn't even register that the sandcastle is gone. The sandcastle had collapsed to an amorphous mound of sand. Its mighty royal history lost to time. Okay, let's continue, I guess. Dude, where the hell is that frog? Whatever, I'm just gonna talk to the bird, maybe about the birdhouse. Hey kid, can you introduce me? New to the forest and all. Just want to make a good impression. Sure. Hey Lake, are you busy? Oh no, not at all. Can I help you with something? This bird here just moved into the forest and is looking for somewhere to live. Any advice? It's nice to meet you. Your waters are impressively clear. Haha, thank you. Try my best to keep them clean. As for where to live, well, I'm biased, but living by water is my preference. There's nothing quite like a cool breeze running in off the lakefront, especially in the summer. I'm right there with you, pal. I felt the same way when I was down south for the winter. I appreciate the advice. Thanks, Lake. The bird turned to me with curiosity in its eyes. Noelle, would you mind showing me where you live? I'm curious to see it. Oh, sure. Sounds good. Maybe I'll find that damn frog. Wherever the hell he is. His hiding spot's too good. I can't find him. So, you humans live in these houses, yeah? Oh, is the bird gonna be like, I want to live in one of those? And I'm like, I have just the thing for you. Yeah, they're sort of like nests, but for people. Well, that makes this house better than other... What makes this house better than other houses? There must be some reason you live here, yeah? I like the scenery. I like that I have friends nearby. My parents like that our house is close to work. Boring answer, boo. Either one of these is better than that. Let's... Yeah. Because I can do this one. Let's just do it. My favorite thing has to be that I'm so close to friends. I mean, to see all the spirits, all I have to do is go outside. Since everyone is so close, I see them more often. I see. So being close to good folks is important. I think I'm on the verge of a decision here, but I want one last look around the forest first. Now might be the time for one of my classic flyovers. Get a real lay of the land. Will you do this bird a favor and meet up with me when I'm through? I'd appreciate the company. Do I have to? Do I have to? I guess I do. Shoot. Sure. I don't know, I guess. It's all I can do, man. I'm like taking an extra close look around too, and I don't see that goddamn frog. Man, I don't know where anybody is. Not the bird, not the frog, not nobody. The frog! Ah, come on, you're too good at this. Oh my god, dude, you were good. At least tell me I'm better than Sienna. I can't say. I can say you are. But that's also because you're green. I've got to find a really good spot for tomorrow then. Not too good though, because I don't know. Let's replace one of these, because I don't need that many. Now I just gotta find out where the hell that bird went. Because that's a dead end up there. He wasn't here. Maybe this way? Aha! Bird had a stern look on its face, staring off into the water as it rolled under the hollow log. Noelle, I've taken quite a liking to you today. Thank you for all of your help. It really feels like there are just too many good options. I could live by the lake or the pond or here by the stream. It'd be hard to choose. I just don't have the faintest idea where I'd build my nest. You have any last words of advice? Anything to narrow it down? It could just be that you don't like the foliage by some tree. Just something. You can't go wrong when every choice is good. No matter where you go, the spirits will help you settle in. If it doesn't work out, you can change your mind. I like the, you can't go wrong when every choice is good. So hopefully I'll be able to pick that. Let's just re-roll this and hope for the best. Damn it. Oh, it let me pick it anyway. Hell yeah. I think you shouldn't worry too much about making the wrong decision. If there are too many good options, then there's no way you can make a mistake. There's only good. You're just swell, kid. Thanks for that. It's a confidence booster for sure. Alright, I think I've made up my mind. I've landed on living by lake. I suppose it'll remind me of my beachside days, even if the breeze will lack the salt. That's awesome. I'll come visit tomorrow. In the distance, the dinner bell rang. That's my cue to head home. Take care. I'm glad I could help today. See you around, kiddo. Whoa, another one. Use your creativity to help Bird choose a new home. I have so many of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, technically. Yeah, too many. Let's do this. I feel like I never choose options with that, so, like, kind of a waste. Wind! What's up? So, what did you think of our new neighbor? I like him a lot. He's done a lot of traveling. They'll probably get along well, I imagine. He should be settling into his new home now if you'd like to talk to him. I'd imagine he's exhausted from searching for a new home. Then he has to build his nest, too. I'll meet him another day with a little housewarming gift. You know, once he has a house. I better get going since dinner is ready. Don't want to keep Mom and Dad waiting for me. Until tomorrow, Noelle. Sweet. At the end of a day of nest hunting, I was thankful that I already lived in a home that I loved and didn't have to move anytime soon. Is that foreshadowing, do you think? It's gonna be like, my parents told me we're moving. Maybe? You never know. Raining today. The shoes were all a little damp from the rain. Also, I'm sorry. I found you, stinker. I really thought I had you this time with the rain and all, but it seems you're too good, even for an expert hider like me. You certainly didn't make it easy, but the challenge was fun. And I gave you more of a challenge than Sienna, right? You both were really good. But if you had to pick one, I can't pick, really. Still no answer then. I'll have to find another way to prove I'm the better hider. Thanks, Noelle. It's been really fun. Let's play again sometime. What was I saying? I literally don't remember. I do not know. All this rain today. Guess I'm gonna get a little bit bigger, huh? Haha. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Pond has told me its little duck loved it when it rained. It looked so I can't read. What is... I never make this many mistakes reading out loud, dude. What is my deal? Oh my god. I'm so sorry if this is your first video of me. It is not my day, dude. Good god. I mean, technically that does say content, but quite obviously that's not the word it's looking for. It looked so content floating there in the floating pond. Oh my god. I hope this game ends soon. Not that it's the game's fault. I don't know what is my deal. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say too. I was gonna say that I'm not gonna like look at everything all over again every time. It's just a lot more dialogue than I thought. But I am gonna talk to the dudes so I can see what I need to do. Moss was gazing down at the pile of mush that was formerly the medicine Stone was taking. Goodness, with this rain we may need to ask Wind to fetch more medicine. Cough. I'm sure Wind won't mind. All it wants is for you to get better as well. I can talk to Wind if you would like. Ah, Noelle. No, child, that's alright. Wind often stops by in the evening anyways. It's been a great help in caring for Stone, so don't you worry about us. Alright. You guys take care. I need to go... I will talk to Honeydew, though. That's for fucking sure. Rain or shine, you could always count on Honeydew to be on this stump. I love you, Honeydew. You rock. Ah, I have to find that other stinking frog, too. How are you? How's your new home coming along? I really love being near the water. The cool breeze rolling off the lake really does it for me, even in the winter. And I betcha it'll be even better come summer. You know, I've got all kinds of trinkets at home you could decorate your nest with. I can show them to you sometime if that sounds okay. You know what, kid? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Let me get myself sorted out, and then you can help decorate. Deal? Deal. Cute. You got anything? Beneath the water's surface, I could see Lake's feet kicking quickly. Noelle, just the person I wanted to see today. Flower told me how much you helped it the other day, and I was hoping we could talk too. Spring is just around the corner. I don't need to tell you that. The warmer months, especially lately, they make me worried about Pond. Doesn't Pond usually like spring? What's there to worry about? Normally, yes, but it's been so warm in the last few years that things have been strange. You met Bird. He said down south it's hotter than it's ever been, and that's scary for all sorts of reasons. But the kinds of water that Pond and I embody are specifically affected. More heat means more ice running down the mountains, which means more water for us. I won't bore you with the details, but for me, all that won't matter. I'm already pretty big, after all. It's a different story for Pond. It's gonna have to grow up fast. I'm worried. At least, I know growing too quickly would stress me out. That sounds hard. I didn't know spirits had to worry about growing up too. And that's why I want your help. But I don't really know what to do. Like, what's the best way to help Pond, you know? You could make something nice for Pond. I could go check in on Pond and ask it what it needs. I can ask someone for advice on giving advice. Let's just see what the dice have. I kind of was hoping for this one anyway, so I'll go check in. Do you know for sure how Pond feels? Has anyone told you anything? Honestly, no. I just remember how I felt back when I was small. I don't want others to have to go through that. Not alone, at least. I could go ask Pond if it needs anything, if that sounds okay. It could be useful to hear it right from the horse's mouth, or, the turtle's. Ah, you humans have such funny expressions sometimes. If it's not too much trouble, I think that would be useful. To hear it from Pond, I mean. I'll go over and ask, and come back and let you know. Thank you, Noelle. You're the best. Cool. Let's just replace one of those. Okay. I keep forgetting I need to look for that goddamn frog. Are you in here anywhere? I don't see him. Yeah, I already found you. I know Pond's over here. I memorized that much, at least. Let me go up here, see if the frog is hiding. It sounds like it's at least the, like, last day that I need to be searching for these frogs. I haven't gone up, right? Today, I mean. I'm not seeing a frog. Why am I stuck? Help. Okay, there we go. Where is Frog? I found him. He's right here. Wow. Find all seen on the fourth day. You found me again. I couldn't even hide in the rain. Either you're too good at finding, or I'm not so great at hiding. Hide and seek happens to be one of my very best games. Even after all this, we still don't know who the better hider is. Well, thanks, Noelle. It was fun. Yes, let's play again sometime. Ooh, another 3. Let's just do that. Okay. Now I go talk to Pond. I think I could get there this way, right? I think? Yes. Me, like, kind of getting the hang of it, probably, like, over halfway through the game. Sweet. I'm so good at directions. Alright, hey you. As I approached, before either of us had spoken, I could tell that Pond wasn't its usual self. Something about how it held its head. Hi, Pond. How have things been lately? We spent some time together when Flower was frantic the other day, but we haven't really had a long conversation in a while. Oh, things are okay. I've been thinking a lot to myself lately. Good thinking or bad thinking? Bad thinking, I think. I'm sorry. It's okay. Nothing you can do, really. The stuff that's bothering me will happen either way. To be honest, Lake was worried about you too. It asked me to go check up on you. Oh, great. Pond looked away from me and muttered something to itself. The tone of its soft speaking wasn't reassuring. I mentioned that only because Lake wanted to know if there was anything it could do for you. I see. The following pause was powerfully pregnant. What an odd way to phrase that. I didn't know what to say or if Pond even wanted anything said. Like, it's not that the words don't fit. Just a strange choice of words. Whatever. Are you gonna stay? I don't want to leave if something's bothering you. Do you want me to stay? If you want to, yes. I sat down at the water's edge, and we didn't look directly at each other. I tried to look over a few times, but felt that my looks weren't appreciated. Still, it was good silence, productive even, in a way that could be felt without words. Noelle? Yes? Do you want to hear about it? Or can I talk about it? I nodded yes, and Pond began. Has Lake told you about how hot it's going to be this year? And how we grow when ice melts and flows down into us? I nodded. That's it, really. You get the gist. I'm growing up. It sucks. I've been Pond for so long, you know. And what will I be next? Another lake? It's just scary, is what it is. You can be so comfortably one thing for so long that you're just used to it. Like that's all that you are, and all you'll be. And even when it's inevitable, and you know it's inevitable, for that to change is, scary. I keep trying to find another word for it, but that's just what it is. Scary. Funny that it's the only word I can think of. I wanted to say something, to find a way to be reassuring, but it can be hard to find the words in the face of real vulnerability. Still, I tried. I could tell a joke. I can talk about what growing up as a human is like. What about all those who have grown up before us? I kind of like that last one. Here's to hoping. Not great. Boy. Oh! Wonderful. Something my mom once told me when I was worried about starting middle school was, if I could do it, so can you. And that kind of thinking really helped me. Like, if you think about it, all sorts of people have faced whatever I'm going through. All sorts of spirits have faced what you're going through. And if they could do it, so can you, Pond. I'm sure of it. Pond thought about this for a moment, then spoke again. I think that makes sense. I guess it's kind of hard to believe it when everyone is so different. Even Lake and I. What if we think of the average person? Or the average spirit? Take all their experiences and mash them together. Wouldn't that combination be able to tackle what you're going through? Yeah, I think so at least. I don't know if I get it exactly, but I think that makes sense to me. It's definitely hard. It's definitely scary. But I think everyone in the forest would understand why you're worried. Noelle, thank you for coming by and for your advice. It means a lot that you take the time. I know you're busy. You're my friend. I know you do the same for me. Can you thank Lake for me too? It couldn't be here, but, it wanted someone to be here for me and so it sent you. Yeah? Tell it, that there's no one I'd rather be downstream of. I will. Take care, Pond. Take care, Noelle. I'll see you around. Another 3. Let's do this. Have a total of 13 or more symbols on a single die. Wowee. I have to find my way back to Lake somehow. When I truly do not remember where. I think this is right. I don't know. Walk around enough and you'll find it, right? Oh, wonderful. I'm back. That's great. What did Pond have to say? I described to Lake what happened between me and Pond. It listened intently, occasionally chiming in with a and a nod. Wow. It all came right out then and there, huh? It's a good thing you checked in on it, and that you're such a good listener. It's worrying to hear that Pond is so stressed, though. It almost sounds worse than when I was its age. Well, good thing you were there, Noelle. Thank you. Really, really, really. Even if it's hard, I know Pond has a great support system behind it, and you're a big part of that. These words hit me with the weight of responsibility. Since I was such a big part, I wondered what it would mean for me to leave the forest. Lake, can I talk to you about something? Of course, Noelle. What's on your mind? I hadn't kept it a secret on purpose, but what was on my mind wasn't something I'd wanted to talk about. But today made the necessity of doing so clear to me. Most humans can't see spirits, yeah? And I'm lucky I've gotten to know you guys. Oh my god, is it gonna be like when they turn 13? They can't see spirits anymore? Oh my god. Oh, that's so depressing to think about. No, please no. But Stone told me a few weeks ago that I'll become like the rest of the humans one day. Soon, maybe. And it was hard to find the right words. I understand. It was obvious that neither of us knew what to say. We sat in that silence for longer than either of us would have liked. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up so suddenly. No, no, no. Don't apologize. I'm really glad you told me. I'm just also sad that we'll have to say goodbye one day. But we can make the most of it until then, right? In the distance, the dinner bell rang. It looks like I have to go. Okay, take care of yourself, and if you want to talk tomorrow, I'll be here, okay? I nodded and started off for home. Help Pond prepare for the changes of spring. Oh my god. That's so sad, though. Oh, what's up, Wind? Noelle, we went on our field trip and saw humans. What did we go see again? I think they called it a restaurant. And that they served some weird-looking food and it smelled really, really good. All right, settle down now. You'll talk Noelle's ear off. It's okay. I'm really glad he enjoyed it. What about you, Miss Capybara? I must admit, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Much, much safer. But how about you? What were you up to today? I was helping out Pond. It's a bit nervous about growing up. Lake asked me to. It seems like Pond is in good hands, with you and Lake supporting it. They are siblings after all. You should always look out for your siblings. That's right. But more important than just your siblings, we all need to look after each other. So true, bestie. It is also just a very, As I kicked the mud off my shoes, I realized that my socks had gotten wet too. And thought about how Lake and Pond must feel this way always. What I was gonna say is, it's a very, like, sort of surface level, you know, way of explaining growing up and that it's scary to age and, you know, become an adult and like start having responsibilities and also losing some of that like kind of childhood magic and whimsy and stuff, you know. Not that I dislike it. Um I do kind of wish it had introduced it like on the first day and it started building a little bit more. I guess it like kind of did with the whole like talking to Winter, but it didn't really tie into the whole growing up thing super well, I think. Um but we shall see. Ah, Noelle. Today is the day, isn't it? You'll be the one talking to Winter. Yeah, I will be. Did Moss tell you? No, but I picked up on it. You've been moving around with purpose lately. Like you have some duty to attend to. And there's the matter of Moss asking me to find you this morning. For a very important matter, it said. It wants you to come visit before heading off to see Winter. It wasn't difficult to put two and two together. I'll go see Moss and Stone then. Thanks for the heads up, Wind. Have you spoken with Winter before? No, this will be my first time. Well, good luck then, Noelle, and thank you in advance for your hard work. I'm rooting for you. Wind blew away, chuckling to itself as it did. Oh boy. Today is the day. What's up, Capybara? I wanted to thank you for the suggestion. I think Rat really enjoyed going to see the restaurant. I also felt much safer with the foliage covering us. It was lovely, even. I'm elated that it went well. But say, is it much colder around here today? I feel like my tail feathers are freezing. I've noticed, too. I think I even saw some snow up on the hilltop. I suspect that Winter may be here today. Strange, that fellow should be moving hemispheres by now. Overhearing this, I knew I needed to get moving. Damn, okay, way to rush me! I really hope it warms up soon, for my little one's sake. I hear that, but for my own sake, too. For real? East, right? Keep going. Okay. Noelle, I'm so glad Wind was able to catch you. Today is the day, as you may be aware. Winter is waiting at the top of Flowers Hill. I know you've been very helpful to everyone in the forest this week. Everyone has told me how grateful they are. And, child, I'm certain that what you've learned this week will be invaluable to you in talking to Winter. What is Winter like? We've never met before. Winter is fickle, temperamental. In simpler words, Winter is like a child who never really got older. Of course, this is just in its nature as the season where life begins again. Cough, but you'll do great, Noelle. Wheeze. Both Moss and I were shocked to hear Stone's voice after so many days without it. I couldn't agree more. Come, let us know how it went when you're through. Of course. Alright. I'm sure I'll run into some others. Ooh, snow? Whoa! I came to see what was happening on the hilltop. I wasn't expecting snow. There's so much of it. But why is it only on the hill? Why isn't it anywhere else? It's because Winter is up there, and I have to convince it to leave. It is getting a bit late for snow. So you're going to go up there? Yeah, I have to. Stone's counting on me, too. Rat placed his little paw against my pant leg. I'm counting on you, too, then. You can do it. Do you want me to wait here for when you come back? I think I would like that, actually. Cute. What's up, Honeydew? Honeydew looked extra pleased. I think he liked the damp stump. I kind of just, like, want to talk to everyone before, just in case. Oh, you guys! Hi, Noelle. We're making plans for our next game of hide and seek. We really want to know who's better, but you keep finding us. I'm too good, what can I say? How about we play again tomorrow? You're on. See you later. Find olive and sienna on all days. Hell yeah. Hey, how are you doing? After yesterday, I mean. It's still hard for me. It's scary that any day now I could come out here and I won't be able to see or hear any of you again. Everything is piling up and I just don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye. Well, you're not saying goodbye today. That's what's important. And I'm sure that you're more ready than you think you are. That's not to say that it'll be easy, but you can manage it. We all believe in you. That won't change, even if you can't see us. Keep that with you. Thank you, Lake. That means a lot, really. Lake, I think, is my second favorite next to Wind. I really like Lake. I think I just like the whole, like, mischievous Wind. I was already here. Let me... Because I want to go talk to Pond. I think that's the last one. Besides Flower, but Winter is up at Flower's Hill, so I assume maybe Flower will be there as well. Unless Flower's also over by Pond. We shall see. Oh, yep. What did I say? What's up? It's blowing snow all over my hill. All my flowers, all my preparations for spring. What am I going to do if I have to start over? Oh, I don't think I could much take that. I'll even have to redo my hilltop at this rate. Flower! Flower! Pond's shouting seemed to grab Flower's attention, at least temporarily, from their all-consuming worry. I know it's scary. I'm really scared, too. If Winter stays, I don't have to grow up. But I also need to take that step. It's not something I can avoid forever. I want nothing more than for your spring preparations to keep going smoothly. I really do. But if something does happen, spring has to keep going. And you'll have to take that step, too. And the whole forest will be right behind you. Right, Noelle? That's right. But don't fret, Flower. I will actually be talking to Winter. I'll make sure nothing happens to your flowers. Oh, thank you both. Thank you both so very much. And no need to make that face, Noelle. I believe you can do it. You've got through to me about spring after all. And me too. I mean, you helped me too. I feel a bit better. That means a lot. Alright, it's time. Because this leads up to the hilltop, yeah? No, it does not. Oh my god. This way leads up to the hilltop. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like a little... It's a bear with little trees and stuff. Oh, I love you. You're so cute. I was really wondering what, like, animal Winter was gonna be. I love that it's a bear. Cute. I wonder if maybe... What if all the seasons are just, like, different bears? That'd be so cute. Ooh, the music. Okay. It hadn't snowed since January, but around Winter grew soft piles of ice. The air around the spirit felt like the beginning of the season had returned. So cute. Winter didn't notice me as I approached. I was surprised, until I remembered that most humans couldn't see spirits. Of course it wouldn't think that I could see it. You're Winter, right? What are you up to? Oh, a human who can see me. How rare. I'm preparing for more winter, you see. I've been enjoying this season so much that I thought to myself, oh, we can just keep it going. More snow days, more fringe flowers, more time for the evergreen trees to shine. It just sounds lovely, doesn't it? That's what I'm here to talk to you about, actually. It's just about time for spring to move in, so... Oh, that's okay. Spring doesn't have to come. I'm perfectly square, just doing my own thing. Wouldn't it be nice to start the season up again somewhere else? Can you explain why you want to stay? Isn't it important to the ecosystem for you to move on? I feel like the first one, if I can. This one. Oh! Yeah. Wonderful. Don't you move to another part of the world to do winter there after the season ends here? Why not do that? It could be nice to go somewhere new for a while. Winter looked at me like it didn't like something that I'd said or done, then returned to creating snow as it had been, smile on its face. I know I usually do move on, but I really do insist on staying. I like being here, with the lakes and hills and trees. The wintertime colors are unmatched. I like the winters here too, but still. I'm glad you like them, because winter isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Could I make something with the snow you're making? What else do you like about being here? Where would you be going after here if you left? I feel like that first one is encouraging him. Oh! If you're going to talk to me, do it yourself. Not through those toys. Don't tell me what to do when you don't even know what you want to say. Oh, shit. I still remember the stun of that moment. Immobilizing, searing, like two frozen ice on skin. Without direction, my brain swam with possible things to say. Nothing clear could rise to the top. I remembered then what it was like before the dice. Nothing else to say, huh? I know what I'm about, and it's snow, and trees with no leaves, and ice-capped lakes. Leave me be. I know my season better than anyone, and it isn't over yet. Move on. I wanted to. Winter turned away and returned to snowing the hill, paying particular attention to dusting Flower's home with powder. And Flower's desire to make spring great surfaced in my memory. Its desire became my own, and I remembered what I had to do. With or without the dice, I'd do it. Winter did not turn to my stuttering voice, continuing its playful wintering of the surrounding area. I remembered Bird's hard work in making the forest a home for the spring and summer. I remembered that wind was rooting for me. I know. I remembered Lake's hope for Pond's future, and Pond's desire to move forward despite its reservations. I remembered Miss Capybara and her children. I remembered Stone and Moss, who trusted me to do this for them, and for everyone in the forest. I remembered that I had it in me to do it. I held all these memories, and through them, found my words. Everyone is counting on you to move on. Winter looked at me again, finally, with unmasked surprise. I didn't expect you to speak again. Learn from your experience and stand up to Winter. Please listen to me. Everyone is counting on you to let spring in. I spent time with everyone in the forest this week, and I know I'm right. Flower has been working hard on plants for the new season. Oh, and a new bird just moved into his new nest. And Pond just got optimistic about growing up. It's not fair to freeze them all like this. I don't know if you've met all of them, but they all want spring to come. So please, will you let it? Winter looked at me a good long while. I hate when people say things that make sense. You're reminding me of that old stone spirit that lives around here. You win. I'll get ready to leave now. It surprised me that my own honesty was all that it took to be convincing, but the truth was undeniable. Thank you, Winter. Everyone here appreciates you. We'll all be excited for your next season. Are you friends with Stone? I nodded. It's been sick the last few days. Oh, please send it my best then. I'll be off. I'll see you in a few seasons, I'm sure. Unless fall decides to get stubborn on you too. It turns to leave, but stopped itself, and returns to looking at me. Before I go, I don't know if we did names. I'm Winter. I'm Noelle. It was nice to meet you, Noelle. With a whoosh, Winter vanished, and winter drew to a close. Quickly, the piles of snow around me started to melt. Okay. I just go back down. Noelle, what would we do without you? I'm sure you'll all be fine. Even without me, you'll have each other, won't you? Even still, I hope we can spend a lot more time with each other. And we can do our best to make the most of that time. What happened to Rat? Hello? He said he'd be here. The hell? Where is that little dude? If it isn't my favorite human. Say, I should let you know. This new home you helped me find? I think it's just swell. I just think it's swell. I really was stressed when I got here and you told me it was still winter. I didn't think there'd be a way for me to stay as happy as I'd been down south. Turns out, I'm even happier than I was. Everyone here is just plain lovely, yourself included. Now, that was a lot of words for me. If you take anything away from that, it should be a good old thank you. That was the sweetest thing I've ever heard you say, I think. Don't go making too big a deal out of it, okay? And I'll see you around, kid. Alright. Lake, I just wanted to say thanks for everything this week, I mean. There's been so much going on every day, all of the time. And you've been so nice to me and helpful. You're amazing. Now, where's all this sentimentality coming from? You're too kind to me, Noelle. Say, how about tomorrow you and I spend some time together? We can skip rocks like we used to. Celebrate the beginning of spring. I'd really like that. How about you guys? When should we play again? The sooner the better. They're just hopped up on hide and go seek, dude. Oh, there you are. Why'd you ditch me? Noelle, I just wanted to say thanks again for earlier this week. I'm so glad we're friends. If you ever want to play a game or something, just let me know, okay? How could I say no to one of my favorite kids in the forest? Of course I'll come play. Tomorrow, even. I'll be looking forward to it. I have a bad feeling. Noelle, I'm delighted to see you again. Any chance you have time to talk to an old woman like myself for a bit? I always have time for you, Miss Capybara. I'm so glad. I just wanted to say that I've seen how hard you've been working all week. Reminds me of a younger version of myself. That is to say, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. And I'll see you tomorrow, I hope? Thank you. And yes, I'll see you tomorrow. There's just so much stressing on, oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. All this tomorrow. I feel like they're gonna wake up tomorrow and it'll just... Then I'll be sad. How was your talk with Winter? It went really well. Winter has left to make room for spring. Oh, that's wonderful. We knew you could do it. Proud of you. Cough, cough. Thank you for believing in me all week. You're both just always great. Thank you. Stone insisted from the start that it be you. We both knew you were the person for the job. Noelle, Stone and I were talking about how your vision might disappear one day. Please visit us every day until that happens. We both want to make the most of the time we're lucky enough to have with you. So, if you can fit us into your busy life. Of course I'll come by, as often as I can, too. You're all so important to me. The air around us buzzed with the noise of nearby bugs. I felt like Moss and I understood each other, and that Stone was happy too. Have a wonderful evening, Noelle. I hope your mother has prepared an excellent meal for you. You've earned that much, at least. I'll be seeing you both later, for sure. Okay, I suppose... Go talk to... Pond? Because I don't think the dinner bell rang, right? Noelle, you seem different. Is everything okay? Oh, yes. I just had a long conversation with Winter, is all. I see. We've never met, but I've heard it's abrasiveness? I think that's how others described it. I don't know about abrasive. Intense might be more accurate. It was a tiring conversation, but I think I learned from it. I'm glad. I mean, you helped me learn over the past few days, too. So I'm glad you got to learn, too. Well, I'll be seeing you around then. Yep, be seeing you. Oh, hey. Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. I see Winter has departed. Well done, Noelle. I feel like I should be thanking you. You've been helping me all week. All I did was talk to you. You did all the real work. After all, I do enjoy getting to watch you take the spotlight. Thank you, Wind, for this week and all the other weeks before it. I know you'll do for others what you've done for me. Of course I will. I'll start asking myself what my friend Noelle would do, and go from there. There it is, and right now I'm thinking Noelle would heed the dinner bell and head in for the night. Until tomorrow, my friend. Until tomorrow. Oh, I fear that there's not gonna be a tomorrow. There are two kinds of tired. The kind you can feel in your muscles, and the kind you can feel in your mind. As I went inside for dinner, I realized what it meant to be truly, utterly, mentally tired. All the same, I had a smile on my face. I had a lot to be proud of. After winter moved on, spring moved in. The flowers started blooming, the sun started shining. Well, when it didn't rain anyways. Not even a week later, Stone and I were sitting atop the hill, looking up at clouds like we did when I was even smaller than I was. Okay, so I guess the tomorrow did come. Oh, I'm so glad they got more time. Is Moss busy? I never see you two apart like this. Moss wants some personal time after taking care of me for so long. Can't blame it. I know I can be a handful. There was still some graveliness to Stone's voice, even days out from getting better. All the same, it was nice to hear its voice and laugh again. Is something on your mind, Noelle? You've been awfully quiet this afternoon. You could probably guess what I'm thinking about, I bet. It was the subject of half of our conversations. I wanted to know more than anything when I'd have to say goodbye to my friends. I understand. It's difficult, not knowing when you'll have to say goodbye, but knowing, certainly, that you'll have to. Stone as a building block of existence has been around for as long as the planet has, even though I don't remember that far back. I still remember that I have said goodbye to many things, many times, and it was never easy. But what I do know is that it's a natural, fundamental part of life. But why? If I told you I knew, I'd be pretending. It just is the way things are. But if you look around, Noelle, years and years after we've disappeared from sight, you'll still be able to know we're there. In the water, in the plants, and the, well, rocks. We'll be there for you still. I promise. Stone? Yes, Noelle? You're very important to me. And you're very important to me too. I am so, so happy that we met. Me too. Aww. Finish the game. God. Every time something like that happened, I thought it was gonna be a very, like, sad end. Like, when Noelle said, Stone, I thought it was gonna be like, they couldn't hear Stone anymore, and, like, the time had come right then and there. And I was gonna be like, no! But that was really, really cute. The art style is awesome. I love the art style so much. So cute. Honeydew, that little frog. Love that little guy. Oh my god. I wish he said something. I would just, even on like the last day or something, that would have been cute. But I still love Honeydew. I love the little character designs of the spirits being all those animals. Really awesome. I do really like the concept. I love that Noelle has to roll the dice in order to kind of think of what to say. I think that mechanic was, you know, it wasn't huge, but I don't necessarily mind that. The music is really fun. I think just style-wise, like, style is, like, its biggest compliment that I have, really, is the style. Really adorable art, and I really love the concepts. But, the game wasn't anything, like, life-changing for me, you know what I mean? I'd say if I was to say, like, you know, like low, middle, high, it's in the middle for me, because it's certainly not bad, but it's not like I would be like ranking it at the top of games I've played so far this year. Still really great. Still glad I played it. Been on my list forever, so glad that I did. I do also know that the devs of this game have another game, I believe a longer game. This one is free. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is just a little free game. So if you want to play it yourself, that'll be linked down in the description. But the devs also have another game that's longer and I believe costs money about running like a busy inn. I didn't look too hard. It's not a game that I plan on playing, but if you're interested in kind of similar to this art style, but a very different like game itself, then go look up the devs' other stuff. But yeah, I still think it was good. Very cute. I like everything about it. I don't really have any complaints necessarily. It's exactly what I expected. Just kind of like a cozy, cute little game. And that's just what I wanted today. Like that's all that it has to be, and I like it for that. So, yeah. Like I said, if you want to play it yourself, down in the description, I will link it there. It's free. Don't have to pay any money. All you pay is your time, and I think that's well worth it. So, you can do that. All of my socials will be linked down in the description as well if you want to follow me on anything else. If you want to see me play any more games, I have plenty on my channel and plenty that I will be playing more of. So, look forward to that. But otherwise, you can go ahead and like the video if you liked it, share it with everybody and everybody if you so choose, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.